and welcome to Blvd Bullies. Episode 300,000. I'm your host, PK, with the Blvd Bullies, and I am joined by a man who the fans are clamoring. The crew, the fam, is clamoring for a t-shirt. And by the way, Brian, that might be the best t-shirt you've ever worn. And I think I want to borrow that t-shirt.
It's too small for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bad Take Brian, the merch guy.
What's up, fellow freaks? Welcome.
Are you frozen? Did you freeze? Oh, you're back. You're fine.
Was it me?
No. I think you just paused dramatically, and I thought you were frozen.
It sounded like you skipped.
Have you seen any good films or movies lately?
The last movie that I went to see in theaters as a Regal Ultimate fan VIP was Avatar, and I fell asleep.
We were just talking about that I feel like you should use your platinum to go see Marty Speedman, Marty Supreme. And
There's several options. There's several options that are available now. Marty Supreme being one of them. There's Anaconda with Paul Rudd and Jack Black.
I kind of want to see that because it's not Anaconda, it's Anaconda Tropic Thunder.
Right, it's like a meta remake.
Have you seen the meme of John Voight looking at Jennifer Lopez putting her hair up from the original Anaconda?
I'm not. I don't.
They're like all on a boat. John Voight's like a shady character, and she's like putting her hair up, being all sexy, looking all sexy.
Well, I know what you're talking about.
And then it cuts to him, and he's like making the grossest fucking old politician face that's ever been. I wonder if in the film they will be recreating that moment from the film. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't really know. I think there's going to be a lot of recreated moments from the original film. It's
Because
like a remake because it
about
turns
two
into
fans who love the film Anaconda.
And then it turns into Anaconda.
Right. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Whoever wrote that's a genius.
And Jack Black and Paul Rudd are just funny as fuck.
Golden Globes were last night. Not to be confused with the Oscars. Rhea Seehorn, Pluribus, taking home Best Actress in something.
TV series, yeah. I was very fucking tight that the dog from Good Boy beat the lady from Bring Her Back. Did you see that?
I have not seen Good Boy. I don't know what Good Boy is. I assume it's a horror movie with a dog.
It's from the perspective of a dog that it protects its owners from a demon.
So what was the category that this person? Let me pull this up.
It was best performance in a horror film, and the dog won.
Oh my God! Best performance in a horror film should have gone to the curly-haired blonde lady from Weapons.
Dude, I'm telling the movie Bring Her Back. The psycho mom
also
was
great.
so
also
fucking
great.
Scary, dude. Like I'm so shocked that she didn't win.
But that's what I'm saying. Like those are my first two choices. Lady from Bring Her Back or curly-haired lady from Weapons.
Even the fucking witch from fucking Weapons was so good.
Right. Yo,
that's what you're talking. That's what you're talking about.
Best motion picture drama. Sinners, Sentimental Values, Secret Agenda. It was an accident. Frankenstein, Hamnet. Dude, I've only seen Frankenstein I've only seen Frankenstein.
I saw Sinners.
So have you seen Frank?
I only saw half of Frank.
So I don't even understand that.
And I think Sinners was better than Frankenstein.
So drama, Hamnet won, which I don't know.
I don't even know what the fuck. I think Hamnet is having something to do with Hamlet.
No.
But yes, it has. I think it has something to do with Hamlet.
William Shakespeare and his wife Agnes celebrate the birth of their son, Hamnet. However, when tragedy strikes and Hamnet dies at a young age, it inspires William Shakespeare to write his timeless masterpiece, Hamlet.
Right.
That sounds like an interesting film.
Well, it won.
That sounds
Hamnet
like an
won.
extremely interesting film, honestly.
Hamnet won.
And then
won the
Best
whole kit and
Motion
caboodle.
Picture, musical or comedy. See, now, wasn't Sinners a musical? Didn't Sinners have music in it? So why wouldn't that be over
100%.
here?
I wouldn't say it was a musical. Like it wasn't a musical.
Yeah,
like
but
Rent.
Sinners is as much of a musical as One Battle After Another is a comedy.
Well, no. Well, One Battle After Another, Leonardo DiCaprio was funny as fuck throughout the whole entire movie.
But to
He's
me, One Battle is
funny.
a drama that's funny.
No, yeah, I was I mean, honestly, I was confused to why it was in the comedy.
Begonia, comedy. Do you think that Begonia's a comedy?
Absolutely not. There was nothing really funny about that movie at all.
No, it seems extremely serious.
It was like, dude, I don't know if you know what happens.
No, I don't. Don't tell me anything. I know that she gets her head shaved, and it's a guy who watches too much YouTube.
Dude, it's honestly like it gets brutal.
Is it better than One Battle After Another? Which okay, Brian, what's your drama of the year?
I mean, I don't know if it's not considered a drama, but I would say One Battle After Another. That was my favorite movie of the whole year.
We have been preaching the love, but and honestly, I haven't seen Sinners. I probably should. I haven't seen any of these other movies on the list. But to me, my favorite drama of the year was One Battle After Another as well.
I mean, I really personally liked The Smashing Machine. I was a fan of the movie. I don't see why. And The Rock was nominated for actor.
Best actor in a drama.
He was nominated.
Wagner Murrah, The Secret Agent. Like, literally don't even know these movies.
No, not familiar with.
Oh, Jeremy Allen White, Springsteen, which I didn't see. But
the
thing is, okay, some of these movies I've never heard of. Train Dreams, No Other Choice, Hamnet, like all this shit I haven't heard of. But The Smashing Machine, Bruce Springsteen, these things do not appeal to me. So I know they exist. I choose not to watch them. Best actress.
Why doesn't The Smashing? Why like you? I feel like you like fighting. No.
Okay. So Die My Love with Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson. That's something that I know exists that I should see. Smashing Machine. I have no desire. Sinners. I know I should see. Bruce Springsteen. No desire. Begonia. I really want to see.
You got, and I would say that's like a contender with One Battle After Another for sure. But One Battle After Another is superior.
Best TV series, musical, or comedy, The Studio, which I want to watch, which I know exists and I want to watch.
Pluribus wasn't even fucking nominated.
Yeah, that's weird. Why wouldn't it be a drama?
I guess it's
Limited
a comedy.
Series, Adolescence. Adolescence looked dope, but it just looked way too heavy for me to watch because it was just like, so it's about a you know about this thing on Netflix, Adolescence?
No.
It's like it's written, directed, and starred in by the dude who played what the fuck's the super famous gangster? Al something.
Al Capone?
Al Capone. He played Al Capone in Boardwalk Empire. I think he's an Irish actor. He's very, very good, very, very short. He wrote, directed, and starred in Adolescence, which is about like, from what I'm understanding, a short, like one-off series about a dad whose kid shot up a school. And like and that's very fascinating. I'm sure it's amazing, but oh my God, like I'm already depressed, dude. Best TV series, The Pit, which is basically like ER with that one same guy from ER. Don't give a shit. Pluribus was nominated for Best TV Drama. Severance, White Lotus, Slow Horses, I've never heard of. All right, so this is all fascinating. Best Actress, Rhea Seehorn. Beat out Kathy Bates for Matlock, which isn't Matlock. Best stand-up comedy performance, Ricky Gervais. See, and Best Supporting Actress, Adolescence. Non-English, whatever, motion picture. Best Director, Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another. Cinematic and Box Office Achievement, Sinners. Oh, Best Actor in a Limited Series, Stephen Graham. That's the guy I'm talking about, Adolescence. Best Actor, Marty Supreme, Timothy Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Best Screenplay, One Battle After Another. K-Pop Demon Hunters is all over this. I don't even know what that is. I guess I'm like old.
Animated. It's an animated movie.
Let's get to the chat. Yo, guys, coming June 26th, Jackass 5 will be released in theaters.
I heard about that.
Brian,
I also heard that.
Go ahead.
What?
No, go
I
ahead.
heard that Bam Margera was welcomed back into the club of Jackass, but he's not going to be filming new stunts. It's going to be old footage of prior stunts that they're going to add to this movie. And that makes me very happy. I think that he should have been in the last movie.
I do not care.
You don't like Jackass?
I like Jackass. No,
I love.
to be honest with you, I've always fucking hated Jackass. I think
I'll never forget the first time I saw CKY as a young boy.
CKY is not Jackass, Brian.
Dude, okay, CKY is.
Hold on.
Evolved into Jackass.
I unplugged you. Don't yell again. I'm sorry.
CKY evolved into Jackass.
Yeah, but it's not Jackass. It's not Jackass, Brian.
What?
It's not. Hello? Toast.
Good toast. Toast.
CKY is not Jackass. Jackass is the Macy's. It's the fucking McDonald's. It's like Jackass took Tom Green and CKY and they made it a Big Mac and they fed it to all the TRL nerds.
No, Jackass is legendary and you're just being a hater.
And by the way, Jackass
They used to do the funniest shit, dude.
Jackass season 1 and even 2 have so many CKY clips in them.
Right, because it evolved from CKY.
No, because they bought them.
It's the same people. It's the same. They're intertwined.
Yeah, they just found Johnny Knoxville.
And shout out, there was no Steve-O in CKY. There was no Chris Pontius. Dude, you're bugging. And shout out fucking Wild Boys.
Wild Boys was good. Wild Boys was a good show.
But if you like Wild Boys, then how do you dislike Jackass?
Because Jackass ripped.
They were all
Jackass is something that was made in a factory that took.
Dude, they're all wasted. They're all on drugs, wasted, doing stunts. You're out of your mind.
The cult success of CKY, and then filmed the Tom Green vacuum. They wanted to make Tom Green obsolete. Tom Green was too difficult to work with. Tom Green got sick. Tom Green might have retired early, and Jackass stole from Tom.
It did not steal. Tom Green was not even.
CKY.
Tom Green was not in CKY.
Dude, Johnny Knoxville walking down Hollywood Boulevard on crutches falling was done like 15 years prior by Tom Green. And when Tom Green put his foot down,
he wasn't dressed as an old man. Tom Green wasn't in an old man costume.
I'm sure he would have if he had that budget and they trusted him the way they trusted.
You're a hater.
Corporate pawn, Johnny Knoxville.
No one cares that you don't like Jackass because there's a plethora of people that do.
Oh, I'm sure.
And I am one of them.
I'm sure there are a plethora of stupid people that think that Jackass is the be-all, end-all.
It is not the be-all, end-all. I love CKY. I'm a big CKY fan.
Johnny Knoxville is Carson Daly.
You're bugging, dude. Johnny Knoxville got into a fucking thing with a bull. He almost died and got gored.
Yeah, because he was so shitty that's all he could do. Carson Daly never had to run in front of a bull.
First of all, he's a top-tier They're all top-tier skateboarders.
Johnny Knoxville's never gotten on a skateboard in his fucking life.
I don't think that's true.
And even Bam Margera is a B-tier skateboarder.
You're a hater. You're a hater. Dude, if you watch old Bam skate videos,
I fucking live this shit. I was a skateboarder.
You're a B skateboarder. You're the B skateboarder.
D. I'm an F. I'm an F. I'm an E. I'm an E minus, dude. But I'm an A+ critic, baby.
Dude, they are legendary people. Shout out Ryan Dunn, dude.
Yeah,
You're out of your mind.
Yeah, Ryan
out
Dunn,
of your
shout
mind
out because he was in CKY. He wasn't a jackass fucking pawn MTV plant sellout.
He was in Jackass.
I know he was, but he was originally in CKY. Everybody who was originally in CKY gets a pass. All the new Jackass people.
I think it's I think if you're very stupid for thinking that like why CKY is Jackass. It is the one and the same.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Because Jackass was on MTV. And
so were a lot of great shows.
They didn't discover Jackass. They needed to discover Tom Green to realize that there was even a market for CKY. And then after Tom Green was too artistic and too fucking cool and too smart.
Tom Green wasn't doing violent stunts. Tom Green wasn't hurting himself.
Yeah, because he was like, I'm smarter than this. You guys aren't getting it.
It doesn't make him smarter, bro. They didn't want to be smart. They're fucking jackasses, and that's the point.
Exactly. So they went from Tom Green, who's a savant, who's a generational
You're
fucking
just a 50-year-old man. You're a 50-year-old man that's angry.
I'm a 40-year-old
angry man. And I cannot wait for the new Jackass movie.
I am gonna murder you.
Fucking wee man. You're fucking stupid. I hate this opinion. Poor take, Pat.
Yo, also something else that was very successful from last week's show was my dating adventure.
Very funny. Slave boy.
About how I want to woof woof.
Toby. You're Toby.
So I guess just to give you guys an update on that, this woman is extremely wealthy. She lives in Midtown West. She texted me at some point this week saying, I need to move my car out of the garage. I'm thinking, you live in Midtown West? You have a car in a garage? That's insane. That's fucking crazy, dude. I would get rammed by a bull like Johnny Knoxville to have a Midtown West apartment and a car in a garage. My lighter broke, dude. So anyway.
That's what you get.
She's extremely wealthy, and she leaves for Japan tomorrow night. And I even texted her this evening and said, hey, woof, woof. I would cancel tonight's... I would cancel my plans tonight if you wanted to, have me help you pack or just, lay at your feet while you watch a movie.
Dude, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're not sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for what? What are you sorry for?
I'm sorry. I'm 28 minutes late.
I'm going to get
You're not late, Larry. You're right on time.
I'm going to get a lighter. The show doesn't start until Larry's here. Larry and Brian, chop it up, please. I'm going to go get a lighter. Probably.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, let's welcome you. You're not even going to introduce Larry? I'll introduce Larry.
Yes, you do it.
Welcome to the former boat owner, the Price is Right Showdown Showcase winner.
I like it.
CZW Hall of Famer. Longest dong in the business, best hair in the business, Larry the Legend.
Thank you, Brian. You know what? You might just be my half son. You might just be my half son. I mean, you beat me in Words with Friends.
It was only our first game. But I told you I know words.
Yeah, Brian, but what I've learned in life is that it's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game and how you play it. And I'm going to say this. I played Words with Friends before they had all those power-ups and like...
I don't use power-ups. I don't use power-ups.
Neither do I.
I don't use the power-ups.
I wasn't insinuating a fucking thing. I'm just saying. I was an early adopter, just like I was to Plants vs. Zombies before that got all haywire and turned into an Xbox game and shit.
I feel what you're saying. You're an original.
And part of the reason that I don't play as much as I once did is because there's so much extra. They're always trying to get you to play these side games and do these like goals to get these trophies that don't even actually get you anything.
What I really hate the most is like the fucking annoying ads, dude.
You have
It's
an
like
iPhone, right?
Yeah, I have an iPhone, and it's just
So just
constant.
swipe up. Just swipe up and close the app out. It's faster. As soon as the ad starts,
Oh.
just close the app and then relaunch the app, and you're done with that shit. Yeah, I hate them too. But just
Fair,
swipe up. As soon as that ad starts, swipe up. I'm done with this. Relaunch, that word will be played, and you're back to your next game.
Thank you, Larry.
I'm an early adopter.
Wise words.
Wow,
So, see,
you're watching Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yes, I've been having different movies on every week.
Well, I've got Halloween 3 on right now, but you can't see the TV. I have Halloween 3 on.
Fuck yeah.
Well. If it isn't the CZW Hall of Famer, the Price is Right Showdown winner,
I like it.
the best dressed man in all of professional wrestling, the most eloquent and successful large-cocked man with the worst ever internet connection that I've ever seen in my life.
And
this is why rings. With rings,
this is why he's my son.
This is why he's my son.
Yeah.
Through osmosis, y'all's wrestling.
I'm your half son. I think he
might be my
half
bloodline.
Son, quarter son. This motherfucker has sons and brothers all over the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Legend.
2 intros. I feel like I should just put my feet up and just
hang up. Just hang up.
I feel like I should do. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Let's get into it.
I just got a text from my new friend, Vinny Dudes.
I know Vin.
Who says my camera quality is harrowing. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make myself smaller.
It looks fine to me.
Speaking of one Vincent Dudes,
you guys aren't seeing what I'm...
all
right, go ahead.
Speaking of one Vincent Dudes, I'm just going to announce on this show that the band Footage of a Yeti is getting back together, and we are recording a song that will be put out for the masses. It'll be the first song that we have recorded and released in 10 years.
In our shirt, Yarsh.
And you know what? There might be more than one.
That's some Y2J type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when Y2J came back and everyone was screaming and he just kept smiling and he just kept walking around smiling and then he walked out and he didn't say anything?
No promo. Is that when he came out with the sparkly jacket?
When he came out with the short hair and everyone was happy to see him back. And then for that whole year, he did his promos really quiet and he didn't scream ever. He was just talking to people. Yeah, that was the 2006, I think it was 2006.
Is that when he did the fucking shit with CM Punk and he like smashed the Jack Daniels bottle on his head?
I think so. I think you're right, Brian. I think you are. Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, that shit sucks, obviously.
Yeah. you know, a little birdie whispered in my ear. They said they did some investigation into the New Jersey municipal court systems. I'm talking Mount Laurel, East Windsor, all of the New Jersey municipal courts. They said they didn't see any lawsuit with the name D'Amato or NHB or ICW or Purdue or anything.
Wait, hold on. Let me stop you there. We need to make an emergency announcement.
What happened?
Shooting with Fluffy also said, wasn't Phil Insane supposed to be here? And Icarus, our dear friend Ick, he had a death in the family, a family emergency. He wasn't sure if he was going to be here or not. And to his credit,
the Peepaw.
To his credit, he did say that Phil would still appear. And and I said, I nixed it. I said, yo, you dude, if there's even a question, Icky, that you're gonna be here, then we can't get sticky with Phil in Sicky. You know what I'm saying?
Ridiculous.
I know exactly what you're saying. I know exactly
and really,
what
it
you're
wasn't
saying.
even out of brotherly love or selflessness. It was actually extremely selfish because I said, I haven't done any research. I haven't made a graphic. So this is your death and family. It's actually a perfect excuse to push it back a week.
Well, I just also, before I say rest in peace to Icarus's pawpaw, that
Peppy?
I don't owe you guys $5 because we had made the bet that Phil Insane would be on this show. So I don't owe
That's true.
the group $5.
Brian said that if there was
I'm just saying.
Yeah, wow. You called it. Wait, do we owe you $5?
Maybe.
I don't have
think so.
$5.
I don't think that's true.
Well, I will say
No.
that just because it was caused because of a cause of death from death. I will say that it's just
it's a push. It's a push.
It's pushed, right?
You're so benevolent.
Thank you,
I try.
Brian. Thank you.
A
Thank you,
benevolent
Bad
Jew.
Take. Yo,
That was a good take.
If somebody wants to recreate the Fuji's font and logo to say Bad Take, and then have a photo of Brian just like Lauryn Hill right on that shirt, I feel like I would make that shirt. If somebody else makes it and sends me the stuff.
You know what's interesting about that, Pat, is that
Yes,
while
Larry.
I was with No Holds Barred, I was pushing for myself, Ron Nemi, Danny DeMonto, and the Struggles to do a Goodfellas take of like. I was like, we should do a shirt.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
That's all of The Office. You know, we were affectionately known as The Office.
And you could have just taken the poster and put the faces on it. Made one of the guys' hands black.
Easy.
White hands.
I guess by default, Struggles would be Paulie Servito.
Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do the Goodfellas tee, Larry.
Didn't all the Heathers Are Dying do like a fucking all Goodfellas kind of like in suits?
We did promo photos at the fancy restaurant I worked.
Right.
So I just thought that was a very, very great idea because it's like, and I was that was my first go round.
Is that not good? Is that like good? Is that
yeah,
not like
it's
Goodfellas?
like Sopranos.
That's like what I imagine.
Yeah,
So when Larry says Goodfellas, what are you thinking? Like at a bar?
No, there's an iconic Goodfellas
There's a
poster.
There's Paul Sorvino, Joe Pesci, Leota and De Niro, and they're all kind of stacked. They're stacked in a certain way.
Yeah, it's just like prom photo, basically.
Yeah.
But and that's
and
they're
like, all look.
No, but you know
they're
what,
all
Larry?
looking like murderers.
Larry, I gotta say, I think the Goodfellas poster is just 3. I think it's De Niro, Leota, Pesci.
Paulie's not in there. I thought Paul Sorvino was on there as well.
No,
I thought he's kind of like towering over.
No,
them.
actually, no. That's probably why they didn't make the shirt, Larry. They just realized you were high.
Well, the closest we got to it.
It's just 3 of them. It's just 3 of them. Oh, don't speak. I just ripped my speaker out because I was so angry with you guys.
Be
Why
careful.
Are you leading me on, making me think that there were 4 heads on this fucking Goodfellas.
I didn't even know what picture you guys are referring to.
It's just the DVD cover. It's the fucking.
Oh, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about now.
No, Paul Sorvino not featured. Yo, so anyway, everybody, thank you for liking my date story, and everybody commented and worried about who they would want to have put them in a cage.
Right.
Last week. So I thought it was a great conversation.
I said Trick Williams. Didn't I say Rich Swann? I said
Yes.
Trick Williams, Rich Swann, Ruckus.
Yeah, you were looking for good masters who feed you table
Yeah, I was looking for people that were going to be nice to me.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I guess without further ado, let's get to Larry's favorite part of the show.
Oh, this is the first time we're doing. This is like this is the Hanukkah giveaway, dude.
We pushed it to now.
We pushed it to now, and there's more. So there's more gifts in this giveaway. Not only do you get
Paulie's face,
the best Jew in the business, dude.
He's like, you can trust me. He's like, you can trust me.
How old do you think he is in this picture?
Like 28.
27. I was going to say
I think
27.
he was younger. I think he's like 26, dude.
What? 2 years? Come on.
26 is younger. Like, if you're 26 compared to 28.
I said 27. We just said 26, 27, 28.
Right. Maybe he's 25. Maybe he's only like 24 here.
I mean, I wish that my hair looked like that when I was 24 because my hair looks like that now, and I'm having a hard time accepting it.
What year is this, would you say? 1990?
91, 92.
1990?
It looks like a WCW, so Dangerous Alliance, 92, 91.
Yeah, 90, 92, 91, 90.
90. So, yeah, he's got to be like fucking... I think you're right, Larry.
I gotta say, the Dangerous Alliance is kind of what hooked me to wrestling. Like, I watched it, but I didn't miss the Sting Squadron versus the Dangerous Alliance. I was like, I gotta see how this ends.
The dreidels.
Okay. Chanukah.
Hanukkah. It's Hanukkah. It's Hanukkah, Larry.
Is it? Who called it that? The mayor? Your mayor called it Chanukah? Somebody did that recently.
Our mayor? Mom Donnie?
No, Eric Adams. I thought it was Adams. Ooh.
Whoa.
Nick Gage cards.
Ooh.
Well, they're GCW. Nick Gage Invitational cards. I love these cards, honestly, because they have the matches on the backs. And it tells you the card. I think that's awesome.
Does it tell you where it took place? Like the venue?
Green, Galley Arena, Game Changer World, Warren, American Legion. Yeah.
That's Warren American Legion. That was the first NGI that Nick got arrested 2 days before.
It tells you the city and the state, and it tells you the date. And
that show was right before Danny's gastric bypass surgery.
Dope ass cards. And then with this giveaway, you're also going to get the giveaway from when me and Larry hosted this show. When we did our solo show, this was the giveaway. Zandig's, our good old friend Glenn Danzig's shirt from his promotion that never birthed. He sent the shirts because we bought them. He still sent the shirt. I think I once gave away. I think I gave away a hat on this show. There might have been a hat involved that we gave away on an earlier show.
So Brian, how far back do these giveaways go, dude?
To Hanukkah, dude.
So December 30th or even longer?
I would say December 30th was probably the date we were supposed to do the giveaway, and we didn't.
Well, I am literally, as you're speaking, compiling all the comments from all of those weeks. What do you think about that?
I think that they're also going to get this cruel card.
Nice. Who took that photo?
Earl Gardner.
Earl the Pearl.
Dude, the lighting is fucking dope as shit.
All right, so let me read these comments from not only last week's episode, but the week before last week's episode. Shooting with Fluffy says, can we get a Bad Take Bride t-shirt? So obviously we've already figured that out. It's a Fuji's gimmick. It's a whole thing. It writes itself. Lucha Libre says, funny how Icarus predicted the future with Schlack versus Danny match getting moved to Chattanooga, then again to Atlantic City, and then most likely probably to never. Care to weigh in? Schlack did text me.
You heard his fucking cough, dude.
Schlack did text me this week, and he said, hey, great in a cage story. But we did not talk about anything else.
Yeah, because he is a grown man and he enjoys our show.
He does love our show.
We're funny. He thinks we're fucking funny.
I couldn't tell you why, but I thought that last week was particularly hilarious. I feel like we laughed a lot at each other's hijinks and shenanigans.
There was many shenanigans.
So what's the current status of Schlack versus Donnie?
I think its next one is they're supposed to be redoing it in Chattanooga.
No,
No,
I think
April.
AC. April
April.
Atlantic City.
Yep.
Oh, right. He said they're not fighting, but he's gonna be Schlack is still gonna be in the house.
There's a confrontation.
He's fighting Bear Bronson, isn't he?
And
he's
Chattanooga.
I believe that Schlackathan is fighting Bear Bronson.
Schlackathy.
Yeah, Schlackathy is fighting Bear Bronson before Bear doesn't do the indies anymore, which is the hot news. Schlackview is the new hot news on the street.
Schlackwea. Schlack week. Okay, top 4 wrestling figures I would be locked in a cage by. John Richter. Dixie Carter, great one. Kim Page. Stacy Keibler. Stephanie Vacour. How do we rank his
Stacy Kleber was in mine. I went strictly Attitude Era.
Stacy's from Baltimore.
Dixie Carter's a really good one.
That is a really good one, yeah.
Stephanie Vacour, also a very good one as well. It's all in the eyes, Chico. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the eyes. Non-wrestling, and John Richter was so horny that he did a non-wrestling locked in a cage list.
Let's hear it.
Demi Moore. January Jones, Dua Lipa, most of female weather girls from Telemundo.
Most of them.
That's real. That's more than 3.
Demi Moore, January Jones, Dua Lipa, and most of the female weather girls from Telemundo. Larry, do you have a top 4 non-wrestling locked in a cage least? I feel like this is easier to answer.
Yeah, this one is kind of easier to answer. Yeah, like I definitely already can probably think of a couple of them.
You've been chiseling this Mount Rushmore your whole life.
Well, I go through phases. I've gone through several phases in my life, of different lust bunnies. I'm gonna save the best for last. Let's save the best for last. But it would be Nick Cannon.
Okay, yeah, this is a great start. I thought you were saving the best for last, dude.
Oh, you'll hear. It would be Nick Cannon.
Urkel.
It would be Marlon Wayans. You see a pattern? Marlon Wayans.
All dudes who have had your hair at some point. Nick Cannon just hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm so sorry.
Oh, dude, he's been the #1 stunner since I first saw him on Hollywood Squares.
Where do you rank Wayne Brady, though? I'm just kidding. Go on. Nick Cannon, Marlon Wayans.
I can't. I just want to go for I think that my 4 takes up 2.
I don't understand what you're saying. Why Marlon? Why Marlon though?
Dude, he's funny.
Marlon Wayans is a legendary guy.
He's funny as shit. Oh. Now, because I want to be equal, so I want to put a woman in there, but it makes it so hard.
Just follow your heart, Larry. Come on. You want to stop at 2? We'll all say our.
No, I think that my final takes up more than 2.
So who's your final? What is it, like a football team?
Diddy.
Get the fuck. Wow, what a list. Marlon Wayans, Nick Cannon, Diddy. Who's your 4th? You sick fuck.
Dude, that's it.
All right, I guess I'll go. I'm going to go. Angelina Jolie, Lady Gaga, Sarah Palin, and and fucking Aubrey Plaza. Honorable mention Jennifer Lawrence. And Scarlett Johansson, I love. Scarlett Johansson's still my number one crush, but I just want to love her and marry her. Like I don't want to live in a cage. She doesn't give me cage vibes. She gives me like let's hang out type of vibes. You know what I'm saying? So like we're going specific. Yeah, so Lady Gaga, Sarah Palin, fucking who else did I say?
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina.
And for a fourth, instead of Aubrey Plaza, I'm gonna go Lil' Kim.
All right. Dude, I was gonna say Lil' Kim. Because I was gonna say Lil' Kim, bro.
Lady Gaga, Sarah
I was gonna
Palin.
say Lil' Kim.
Yeah, Lil' Kim, Lady Gaga, Sarah Palin, and Angelina Jolie.
And Gens?
Rhinestone Cowboy in the chat. Rhinestone Cowboy in the chat says Megan Good, Christina Ricci, Topanga from Boy Meets World, and Megan the Stallion.
Wow, he's got 2 Megs.
It's a great list. 2 Megs.
He's got 2 Megs. Go, Gens, go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Cardi B.
Wow.
Jennifer Aniston.
Wow.
Nice.
Great one.
Elizabeth Hurley.
Oh, classic.
I see that too.
Yeah, they're giving you a dog bowl. It's not romance. They're walking you around on a leash and giving you a bowl with your name on it. Taking good care of you. Good boy.
They let me watch.
Maybe Jenna Ortega.
Another good one as well. I mean, listen, I could make a list of 50.
Wait, can something just popped into my head? Can we do this real quick, or are we done the comments?
No, we do whatever you want, Larry.
Who would win out of a fight between Earl the Pearl, photographer, Chrissy Grasso, photographer, Red Shoes, photographer, and Drew Chaos? If those 4 all threw their cannons,
Earl Gardner,
and Nikons,
Earl Gardner, 100%.
Brian,
give me Earl.
Well, I can't. I would have to. Someone that hates me. I think that Slava Siderman took the best wrestling pictures.
We're talking about a fight. We're talking about a fucking fight.
In a fight.
If they had a fight, if Earl had to fight Chris Grasso, had to fight Drew Chaos, had to fight Red Shoes, who do you think would emerge victorious in that actual physical fight?
Probably Red Shoes.
Because he's Jamaican.
Brian,
yeah, he's gonna fuck everybody up.
Everybody in the chat is surprised that you didn't pick an anti-Semitic lady to walk you around on a leash.
Well, I don't hate Jews.
No, but I mean, like that would be like part of it.
To feel it. Yeah.
I had a friend that was into that.
Larry, would you ever be into that? Would you ever want to be dragged around on a leash by Charlie Kirk's wife?
Listen, not only that, a former partner of mine told me that like they were just like, I don't like it when white guys call me the N-word. And I'm like, you talking about during? And he was like, yeah.
Well, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Yo, even if
I thought the same thing.
All right.
But apparently that's a
thing.
fetish.
Like without
definitely
like
a fetish. It's
but it's
definitely
just
100% a fetish.
But so it hasn't been discussed beforehand. It's just it happens in the moment, or it's like it's discussed beforehand. Like
no, not discussed beforehand. That just happens.
I'll tell you this: I've been approached to speak like that beforehand, and I've said no, thank you. That's crazy to me. That would be very strange to me. Also, another thing that I've been thinking about is like, if somebody asked me to piss on them, I would want to, but I don't know if I'd be able to perform. Like I wouldn't have ED, I'd have PD. or UD, urinary dysfunction.
Well, yeah, because I feel like I would feel like you have to be on erect to pee.
What the fuck is
No.
erect?
No.
I don't. I mean, do you don't?
Like,
I feel
how
like you
would
don't
you be?
just
How would you
pee
be
when
like
you're
fooling
erect,
around? Like, because think about it. It's like there's a fork in the road. You know what I'm saying? So how would you be fooling around and like walking down this path and then switch to the other path and switch back?
I feel you, dude. I feel like
Just-
peeing on. It's like peeing on cue.
And then think about it this way. It's like, hey, I had a plan to like do a good job on this path, but now you've asked me to do this, and I want to do this, but I can't do this. So it's just the same as not being able to do the other thing.
But I feel like someone that wants you to pee on them would tell you beforehand so you can drink a lot of fluids.
Yeah, but like, I think even still, I've drank many fluids. How many beers have I drank and still been able to not pee and do the other thing?
But have you ever tried?
No.
You've never wait.
So then you don't know.
You've never in mid coitus paused, pissed hard, and then went right back to fucking.
Okay. I guess maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No. But I don't know.
Dude,
but that was just like those were just the gods. Like it wasn't my own like muscles. It's just
my
the
whole life, I don't
gods
think
were
I've ever
telling
had
me.
to
It's just like the amount of beers I drank and the situation and the fucking atmosphere and the barometric pressure all led to me accidentally without even thinking about having to piss.
So you're saying in the middle of fucking, you're gonna stop to go take a bathroom break?
No, but well, not in the middle.
I mean,
of
I have for a long time, and like, yeah, there's been I gotta pee. I've got to pee.
So what happened, I feel like what happened a lot is like after you do the first time, like everything's done after the first time, right? Okay, I'm figuring this out. We're working on this together. We're workshopping it. Okay, you ready?
Indeed.
Here's how you do it. Here's how you fucking do it.
Shit, dude.
You're banging, right? And the first time has now like come to a climax, right? And right after that you gotta pee. Right?
Yes.
And then after you pee and relax for a minute, you can't get back into it, right? So instead of peeing and relaxing for a minute, you make the pee part of round 2.
Exactly.
Boom, nailed it. I figured it out. I'm a smart guy.
I can distinctly remember times that I had to like press my erect penis down to pee into the toilet because I had to pee, and then I wanted to get right back into the deal. Like there have been a couple times I've had to do that.
This is the fucking worst show on the internet, dude. This is definitely the worst wrestling show on the internet.
How dare you?
I have another story.
I think that's more of an insult. That's not even an insult because that just means not much is going on in the wrestling world, or else we'd be talking about it.
Axel Nose goes on to say, oh wait, I'm sorry, Lucha Libre says, more dating stories from Pat. I hope there's a part 2 with the Cage Woman. Looking forward to Phil Insane next week. Phil Insane will be next week. We're doing Guestapalooza starting next week. All 4 of us have been challenged to book a guest. Sending my address to Larry now. Already tried Icarus and he sent me an email address. All right, I don't know what that means. Axel knows. Your story was incredible, Pat. Also, really disappointed that nobody chose to be kept in a cage by Schlack. No dog, only Schlack.
I might let Jimmy Lloyd keep me in a cage.
He looks like a fucking small version of Casanova Valentine now.
Dude, I mean,
gotten very large.
Jimmy Lloyd.
Everybody's getting sober.
You'd think if they were getting sober, they would get skinnier.
That's what they're getting sober from. Sober doesn't just mean alcohol. You could be.
Well, they're definitely.
Yeah, but I feel like you're making healthier decisions than you like. If you're making healthier decisions,
they're
then you
eating
look like Nick
they're
Cage.
eating in the morning instead of drugging.
Right. I guess you replace it with food, you're going to be a fat boy.
Dude, anytime I try to keep Jimmy says this is a wrestling show. No, not anymore. It's not anymore. I'll tell you that, it's not anymore. Hey, you know what?
Yeah, we never talk about wrestling.
I appreciate all the
Only
comments.
when there's something going on, dude.
I appreciate the comments about my story, and I will say that towards the end of this episode, I will have another harrowing story for you. And not only that, my social battery is depleted. But between this week and next week, I'm going to go on another story just to tell the story.
I like it.
I applied for a credit card just for stories. BlvdBullies.com/sluts.
I should probably go check on my mom.
Well, oh, what? Because of the credit card joke?
Because he has to check on his mother.
I don't want to get too lost in the sauce, Patrick. I don't want to get too lost in the sauce.
All right,
I'll be right back.
We'll give away the giveaways. But like I don't know. Now I don't want to tell my story without you here.
I'll be right back. It's not a horror movie.
You have to get through the comments.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Isaiah Whitlock Jr. She. Well, I do believe you are fucked. She. Brian, give me one.
She.
That sounds good. Happy New Year. Thanks for all the 2025 Blvd Bullies episodes. Please think about guests again. Love you all. This is from the week prior, Lucha Libre. Bren, good thing Pat is back. Can't trust that Marksburg to run the show.
How dare you?
Axel knows. One thing, I absolutely made it through the entire Brian and Larry show. It was awesome. One more thing.
There you go. All you need is one person to fucking like, and that's all I need.
Dude, we used to drive to, you talk about footage of a Yeti reunion. We used to drive to Florida and play to like 2 people. That's what it's all about.
Facts.
2 weeks ago, banger episode. Hope y'all enjoyed New Year's. Pat's date versus Pat's Frankenstein was the best story of the year. For a niche of a niche of a niche that's dying, it was a great year of deathmatch. Larry for MC and best dressed of the year. No God Only Slack says Barry Horowitz is the best.
The best Jew? Is that what he's getting at? He's
Brian,
the best
let's
Jew?
revisit your Mount Rushmore of Jewish wrestlers.
Jewish wrestlers? Fuck, it was Paul Heyman #1. I know there was Raven on it. And then I couldn't. I don't know if I remember.
Wait.
Paul Heyman, MJF.
All right, start again. Tell me your top 4.
Paul Heyman, MJF, Raven. I don't even
Can't
know
be
who else
Goldberg.
is Jewish.
Did you
No,
say
I hate
Barry?
Goldberg. I would never.
2 weeks ago, did you say Barry Horowitz?
I did not say Barry Horowitz. I did not say Barry Horowitz. I know that's an old wrestler. He's an old wrestler. Oh, Adam. Oh, it's a wrestler. I don't know who's else.
Well,
is
Paul
Jewish.
Heyman's not a wrestler.
No, in wrestling. Best Jew in wrestling. He's not a wrestler, but he was a very influential man in wrestling.
Who? Paul.
Paul Heyman.
So it's Paul.
MJF.
It's MJF.
MJF. Raven. I don't know who else is a Jew.
I feel like
Larry Zbyszko? Was Larry Zbyszko? Is Zbyszko a Jew?
Oh, I think he's a Nazi. Happy New Year, guys. I watched CZW TOD 5 last weekend, and it was such a banger. You guys should review old death matches every week or a month just for fun. Brian, do you want to do that?
Review what?
Do you want to review old deathmatch tournaments and events from the golden era?
I'm sorry to go off topic, but Randy Savage is half Jewish. Macho Man. Colt Cabana is also a Jew. Howard Finkel.
Oh, well, there you go.
Howard Finkel. That's the 4th guy.
Looking forward to the Larry crash outs every week. It's my favorite to watch while I smoke. Shooting with Fluffy. All right, dude, I've compiled everyone's names from the last 2 weeks of comments. Do you want me to add the last 3 weeks of comments?
I think you have to. Who you mean, like beyond the 30th?
Well, we got the 30th. We got the 6th.
But I think we gave away. I sent the giveaway for the 6th wasn't even Hanukkah yet.
All right, so here it is. I'm randomizing. Shooting with Fluffy wins just narrowly after Axl Rose. You get all this shit, dude. You get all
get
this
all the
fucking shit.
The Hanukkah giveaway. Congratulations. You get all this stuff. Dreidels and cards and condoms. And now this week's giveaway. In order to win the giveaway, you have to make a comment on the YouTube video, not the live chat. And then obviously Pat will read the comments next week, and you will have a chance to win this shirt. It's only a medium. It's a medium. But you can if you're like a big fatty fat, you can like cut it out and make it a patch. Like Bren's not gonna fit into this. So it's medium, it's just a medium. But you can cut it. You can cut it. You can cut it and put it on like a patch. If you're a big boy. You can give it to someone that's smaller than you.
Like a back patch on a vest?
Yeah. I have a vest. Do you have a vest, Patrick?
I have a vest, but I don't utilize it no more.
You have patches on it?
I used to do pins.
You were a pin guy. I have a jacket with all patches.
No, yeah, I hate it. I hate that shit. It's like, how are you punk rock if you've cut and sewn?
Well, I didn't. What do you mean?
Like if you really don't.
I didn't sew.
Fuck.
I didn't sew it myself.
What, you paid somebody?
Yeah, the Chinese ladies at the dry cleaners.
All right, that's cooler than paying some punk rock patch specialist.
No, I bought the patches from the bands, and then I put them upon my jacket.
All right, I got a new story to tell y'all.
I'm ready.
And this is a new vibe. This is a new part of the show.
We love new things.
So, despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage, right? And Master of Puppets. By the way, I saved this lady's name as blank Master of Puppets. Because if I had saved it as blank Master, I didn't want my coworkers and people around me to see that I had somebody saved as blank Master, but I saved it as blank Master of Puppets because I want them to think that it's just a friend I know who likes Metallica.
That's very funny.
So I was like, hey, I know you're going away for Japan to snowboard because you're rich as fuck. But I just want to let you know I'm available Thursday and Friday, So then I even double down and I go, yo, listen, this is now me, Patrick, talking to blank you. And if you want me to take the lead and make a reservation, I could do that. And then, I'll go home and, crawl around, whatever. Just saying, this is me breaking character. I'm breaking kayfabe. There's no response. This lady's a surgeon. 14 hours of surgery on Friday. She's like, hey, I'm so sorry. I can't fucking meet you. I'm so stressed out. I'm going to, literally sleep for, a day and a half. So I go, all right. So I'm sitting at home Friday night. And I have a shit ton of money that I was ready to spend on an adventure, Larry,
Yeah.
So I go, you know what? I'm not going out tonight. I work tomorrow, and I'm going to make more money. Let me just pay bills. Let me just be a fucking adult. I'm 40 fucking years old. So, Fios, boom, 2 weeks ahead of schedule. Bong. Cell phone bill, 2 weeks ahead. Boom. Fucking gave my mom $300. Boom. Still didn't pay Brian back the $75 I owe him. Gave my friend who I lost a bet to $100. Boom. Right? So I'm balling out. I'm paying bills. So I'm sitting at home playing video games.
Just got to do it in turn.
I'm sitting at home playing video games on Friday night. It's midnight. And all of a sudden, I get a Hinge message from a 6-foot-tall Jamaican lady who has lived in London, has a British accent, and is a singer-songwriter. And she goes, hey, My plans got canceled. What are you doing? So I go, yo. I'm not doing much. But so I'm thinking like, okay, with $150, I could set the groundwork for a secondary type of like blowout. You know what I mean? But I'm thinking to myself, I can still work with 150. So she calls me. And by the way, it's WhatsApp.
Brian, do you have both your cats?
What do you mean? Yeah, I have
Will and Lola?
both of them are still here.
Good.
They're thriving.
Oh, I know if they're there.
Toast.
You're a
Toast. Toast.
Look, can you see Will?
There you go. You good.
Anyway, story sucks. Whatever. What else is going on?
No, I want to hear about this 6-foot Amazonian.
Well, I was going to say that we should probably talk about wrestling a little bit.
It's 8:06. I was late.
You weren't late. You were.
It's only 8:06. Oh my God! I was hoping the show would end in just a few moments. All right.
Wait,
So
what the fuck is wrong with you people?
So here's what happens, right? So I'm sitting at home. I just paid all my bills. I was flush with cash. He's like, "Oh, hey, let me come to yours." FaceTimes me.
Yeah.
Let me come to yours. And I'm like, "Oh, well, mine is not hospitable." So he goes, "Oh, I say I'll come to yours." She goes, "No, mine's not hospitable either." So I'm like,
You're both
all right.
bums.
So I'm like, yo, how about this? How about just meet me at a bar, right close, whatever, and we can like have a drink. Your night's not wasted, and we'll go home early, whatever. I promise, she's like, oh, well, whatever. I was like, listen, don't even worry. I'm going to Uber you here. I'm going to Uber you back. Uber was like $20. You know what I mean? I hate that I'm telling this, but I'm going to tell this, dude.
Yeah,
so
you're committed.
So I'm on Lyft, and I do like double ride, right? Send one for me, her to where I'm at. And then I go send one to a friend. And I actually chose Brian. I made believe that Brian was my friend, but I put my address in. So now I have 2 rides going on Lyft, right? And they both say like 12:40, like arrival. I'm like, all right, cool. So I won't be late. So I show up at 12:40. All of a sudden, dude, I look at the map on Lyft, and I see that the shit is like 4 blocks away and like stopped. For like 10 minutes, the shit's just stopped. And so I'm there thinking like, am I going to be late? But now I'm looking at this thing and it's stopped. So now I'm waiting outside the bar for this Uber to arrive that I called. And this chick is sitting in the front seat of the Uber. And I say to myself, okay, well, she's British. What the fuck does she know, right? So now literally the car stops right in front of where I'm standing. And she's taking selfies with, and by the way, this was a handsome Uber driver. Like, God forbid, the one handsome Uber driver picked this
in all
woman
of New York City.
So I'm literally standing there looking at the shit. She's taking a selfie. She's exchanging phone numbers with this fucking Uber driver after being like pulled over for 10 minutes. And I'm saying to myself,
maybe he was from England, bro.
What have I got myself into? What have I done? And dude, you know what? I'm going to post these photos on members only. She got out of the cab. And it was like there was an earthquake. And I'm not saying because she was a large lady. I'm saying because she was a very powerful lady. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
This was like an Amazonian.
That's what I said. I want to hear about the Amazonian.
Dude, it just clank, clank, clank.
Oh, yes,
and
bro.
I
I knew it. Just
and I go,
yeah,
you know what I
exactly
said?
what you're talking about.
And you know what I did, dude? You know what I did? I go, and I swear to God, this all happened Friday night. I go, what's the deal with you and the Uber driver? That's the first thing I said. And she goes, oh, in her thick British, oh my God, like the blackest, loveliest, most Jamaican, most British.
Is it Jamaican or is it British, bro?
It was all of those things, Brian. It was just an unhinged goddess demon. It was a demon that I had never encountered before. And I've encountered many demons.
You summoned her.
Click, clack, click. She goes, oh, when I got in the cab, it smelled like weed, so we stopped to smoke. And dude, because I
like where this story is going.
Do you love this, Larry?
I like where this story is going.
Yo, I mean, this is the show now. So, because oh, and by the way, as soon as she got in the cab, the guy drove away and he goes, and he rolls down the window and he goes, bye. And I'm already like holding her hip and her leg and I go, bye. You know what I mean? It's like, what am I going to do?
Right.
It could have been all in my head, but most likely what happened that I thought would happen. But all of a sudden, I'm the king of the world, Larry. You understand?
Yeah.
I think we should go to the chat. The chat here says, Bren, our good friend Bren, who never says anything mean to anybody, says Pat has his hinge setting set on desperate.
I would just say I have it set on just visiting, dude. So once again, what I thought was just a foundational night for maybe a later night in the week became like Game 7 of the championship series, right? So I bring her to a place on my spot where there's dancing because she just looks like a dancing babe. She's the only black lady in there, the only woman over 5'3", fur coat,
just towering.
Oh,
like the giant, like Giant Gonzalez in
your master had a fur coat too.
We went to many different bars, and it's like we were aliens setting foot. So within like an hour, dude. Within like an hour, she is whispering in my ear the sickest, gnarliest shit in a British accent that I've ever heard, including the thing that made me think about the 2 paths and the pissing. And I'm like, yo. She goes, let's go back to yours. I go, yo, that's not an option. She's like, oh, well, drive me wherever. And I'm like, well, that's not an option either.
Wow.
So she goes, all right, you know what? You're such a dope dude. Let's sit on this bench and drink beatboxes. And I'm like, all right, yo, dope. And now at this point, she's so wasted. So now, okay, so that's the problem. The problem is that I should have had the money to grab a hotel at like 1 a.m., right? Except we lingered too long. It was 3 a.m. now.
You go ahead.
So now we're out, and she's now absolutely demolished, click-clacking around, and literally in front of me, trying to find new guys to go home with. Because I can't provide the hotel-y, I can't provide my own place, I can't provide whatever. I'm tapped out because I paid bills, and I only have $150, and that's went to drinks and Ubers. And I'm literally saying, yo, please let me Uber you home. And she's like, no, I want to walk around and try to find somebody to suck on. Dude, and I'm dying, and I'm fucking dying. And all my friends said that they would have left her in the gutter, but she was like blackout drunk. I got her way too drunk. She already showed up drunk, maybe possibly fucking the Uber driver. But at the end of the day, I still could have
she definitely got high with him.
I still could have been the master of my own destiny, right? So I'm begging her for me because once again I promised her a way home. I'm begging her like, please, you're blackout drunk. Let me just put you in a cab, and we'll call it a night. We'll try. And she's like literally searching for people to bring her home, right? So now she wants to go back to the bench. So we're sitting on the bench, and now she's come back to me. She's come back. You know, she's once again like so wasted. And I'm just like, yo, please. And dude, I'm telling you, 2 dudes walk by who must have been 19 years old, dude, 20 years old, 21 years old, because it's like a college strip.
Bell Boulevard.
And she goes, what are you guys doing? And they're like, oh, we're going to after hours. She gets up and goes, I'm coming with you.
And she departs from you.
And click, clack, Mal, very stumbling, leaves me sitting on the bench.
And this is the only time you ever talked to this lady?
This is the first.
That's crazy.
Yo, and I'm telling you, like 3 hours prior, like at 1:10 in the morning, I was like the king of the world. Like I could have had probably a legendary top 4, top 5 moment.
Well, why don't you just clean your house?
So here's what I did. I actually followed the 2 weird college kids and her until they stopped, and I just said, and I went to them and I said, hey, no heat, it's all fine, just do whatever. I'm just saying, like, she's absolutely probably gonna vomit in your car, and like, you know, I just like, I hope that you guys do the right thing and that you get her home safe. Here's the address that I Ubered her from. And by the way, can I just take one of your phone numbers just in case something horrible happens? I can like blame it on y'all. They're like, yeah. And even these 20-year-old kids, by the way, these little Nick Carp fucks, these little troll hobbit fucks walking around there. You know what they said to me? They're like, yo, we're good, bro. Don't even worry. And I'm like, yo, dude, no heat. It's fine, right? So that's what happened, right?
Well, I'm a little confused.
The story. Okay, go ahead. I'll field questions.
Why couldn't you just make your crib up like
it
nice?
It was too little, too late, dude. It was like like a bang bang thing.
I guess. You gotta keep your but you should have your crib ready for situations where you could just go in, like where you're filming right now. You could have brought this lovely black lady from London.
See, and that's the thing, like
Jamaican,
British black.
She's
British,
Jamaican.
British
and you
black.
know that's the thing. And you know what, dude? A lot of So a lot of guys that I know, like once she started like cucking me out like 1, 2, or 3 or 4 times in the bars of my local area, a lot of guys I know would have been like, fuck her, I'm going to leave her in the gutter. But no, I was a gentleman. I made sure
Well, you said she was wasted. You fucking got her drunk as fuck, you said.
So.
What's your very words?
And then, you know, I even in the end, when she was being such a trifling cunt, I made sure that she got either home or to whatever gangbang she was desperate to go to, you know, safe. Right? And let me tell you, the next day, dude, I was crashing out. I'm like, wow, I've never been so demoralized. I didn't have enough money. I got cucked out. I fumbled. This is like a fucking British goddess Amazonian.
I think you're absolutely out of your mind, dude.
And Larry, can I tell you what I did, Larry?
Tell me.
I took Saturday to lament. And then on Sunday morning, I sent a text that said, hey, can we forget about everything that happened on Friday night and go out this week? She goes, yeah, I would love that. So that's the news.
I think your master would be very upset with this story.
Well, Master's going to Japan, and I let her know. And if Master had just let me fucking lay on the floor next to the bed on Friday night, I wouldn't have been in this situation. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of barking, did you guys watch Dusseldorf Raw?
What the fuck is Dussel?
Dusseldorf. It was in Raw was in Dusseldorf, Germany.
Berlin.
It was called Dusseldorf. The city was Dusseldorf. Was it Dusseldorf?
Stop saying Dusseldorf, dude.
It's fun. It's like Dumbledore, dude.
It was one of the name. It was there was a thing that there was like a one of the Holocaust things. The Bergen-Belsen.
They were in Germany.
Bergen-Belsen. It's like one of the most famous, terriblest ones. Dusseldorf. There was Bergen-Belsen, Dusseldorf, Auschwitz. There were these the concentration camps. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the concentration camps.
Well, this is where Raw was held. And did you see the Walter match with him and AJ Styles?
Brian, I don't have anything to watch on
Netflix. You don't have a Netflix?
I have USA. I have USA because I have DirecTV and I have Roku.
Oh, so
I have Roku and I have DirecTV. So when I'm at my aunt's, I can watch CW and I can watch SmackDown. But I am not elite. Red is elite. Red is Republican. You've got to have money to watch Raw.
It's the same price as having those other ones on streaming.
It's more. It's more.
Well, you could not have those ones for SmackDown, and you can get Netflix instead.
Not true, because to get the Verizon,
you have cable. It's a cable thing. You have cable.
I have cable Wi-Fi that gives me AT&T, Direct Uverse. Dude, it's a conglomerate of fucking getting money. It sucks, dude. I have so many things that are predicated on me watching this because I have that to then be able to watch this, that I put my foot down and I'm like, fuck Raw. I will watch my SmackDown and I will watch my CW. I will be a traditional black that doesn't have a lot of money and watch the free shit, and y'all can tell me about Raw.
It's still not free. You're still paying for it, but it's like different.
I'm still paying for it, but you're paying like it's the over the air. It's the closest thing to over the air free wrestling that's out there.
Right, but you did get to see Drew McIntyre beat Cody Rhodes.
I did, and
stages of
Cody Rhodes,
and you know that is a rare title change because the big belt doesn't often change on SmackDown.
And they don't normally have 3 stages of hell matches on SmackDown.
Yeah, but
I don't think they ever have.
It wasn't 3 stages of hell. It was the 3 least hellish hell stages that ever held.
It's definitely not. It's definitely the weakest ever 3 stages of hell match that has ever been held.
Pat, do you think that anyone in wrestling that will wear what is akin to like a skirt, i.e. Roddy Piper's kilt and Drew McIntyre's
kilt? They're kilts. It's all kilts.
Do you think that those people are destined to like get pushed all the way to the top just because they are displaying masculinity, feminized?
I think that the next great professional male wrestler is going to be the one who adapts the female butt lift straps.
Well, there's a lot of them using those.
The guys?
The
ladies.
No,
the ladies
saying,
use
the
next butt
man. The next man who finally butt straps it up.
Well, no man butt straps
it. Sonny Kiss, but Sonny Kiss identifies as a woman.
Right.
Sonny Kiss identifies as a woman.
And Sonny Kiss don't need the straps.
Well, but there's a lot of women that don't need them, that just use them for aesthetics.
So that's what I think. I think fuck a kilt. The next dude who uses
kilts
butt
also
straps,
it's a pride thing. That's like cultural. It's
like the Confederate flag.
No, kilt is not like it's not. Kilts aren't racist.
I'm saying like
are you sure?
People will be like
kilts aren't racist,
like I'm wearing. Dude. People will be like
it's Scottish.
I'm wearing my workman's belt, which is actually like a kilt, but they're really just living out their fantasy of wearing a skirt.
Kilts are in line with like Hawaiian people using hakas. It's like when a Scottish man is wearing a kilt, it's like a cultural masculine.
Well, it's just the same as any culture. Anything that any culture wears, any kind of tradition or rhythmic dance or song.
A 3-year-old that is looking at Drew McIntyre wearing that coming out to the ring doesn't know shit about no Scotland or kilts.
Yeah, but they should learn. Warriors wear kilts.
They will, Brian. They will. Just like a 4-year-old that watches like a Catholic priest come out in that long ass robe doing the incense and shit. They don't know shit.
Right.
But the imagery of like a man clearly like my dad or papa like wearing some shit that my meemaw or my meemaw wears, or like my grandma, like I think that is strategically done, and I think that is why Piper, who wasn't even Scottish, he was Canadian. Okay, Piper wasn't even Scottish; he was Canadian.
But he wore it as an ode to Scottish people because they were tough as fuck. They were tough.
And that is why he was one of the tough
men wore kilts.
Okay, Brian, but that's why he was out there. That helped him.
The Thrashers also wore skirts.
Yeah, indeed they did, and they also got
the headbangers. I'm sorry.
I mean, let's be honest.
You don't even know a goddamn thing. You just
I know a little bit. I know a little bit.
Yeah, but you knew one of their names. They were Mosh and Thrash.
Those are the headbangers.
Let's be honest.
That's what I'm talking about.
We all know now, based on new information, we all know now that everyone from Roddy Piper to Mosh and Thrasher was fucked in the ass by Vince McMahon or one of his best friends.
I think a lot of people were, and I think they were all consented to it.
And that's why they wore skirts.
You know what? The views
because people like The Rock didn't wear a skirt. I think Shawn Michaels didn't wear a skirt.
You don't know that?
Yeah, not maybe in the ring.
Not in public, not publicly. But I'm just saying, like all these guys that didn't wear skirts, we're all getting
not your
fucked by
boy
Vince McMahon
toy.
as well. They weren't wearing skirts.
Yo, I think we can all agree that we're getting fucked by TKO a lot harder than we ever got fucked by Vince.
Oh, dude.
Yo, did you see?
Vince was a god, dude. He gave us the WWE Network.
Yo, did you hear that
that was the best thing in the world?
Did you hear that the text leaked about them talking about how the TKO sale was going to be a work?
Yeah, he was supposed to be out. Did y'all hear
I have not heard that. Please explain this to me.
Brian, I think I'm a little too far gone to do it good to talk about this story.
There's a text between Vince McMahon, Bruce Pritchard, Paul Heyman, and there might be a fourth person. Maybe it's Tony Khan.
Who's the fourth man?
Nick Khan. It's Nick Khan, I think.
Listen, Pat. Listen, dude.
I'm pretty sure it's Nick Khan, and it's basically like they're all in cahoots with each other, knowing the shit. And Vince McMahon is like asking them if Roman and Cody Rhodes know about what's going to happen. Do they know the new storyline? Do they know what they're supposed to do? And everyone's like, yeah. They're all like incognito talking to each other in the text about Vince. And Vince McMahon is not supposed to be in the company, yet he's still involved with the lords of the creative.
Okay, you didn't tell it as good as me, drunk and high. I'm gonna tell it. Can I tell it?
Is that not the truth?
I mean, that's the truth. You got the gist. You got the jush to it. But the major part of it is that they're talking about the TKO sale as if it's like a foregone conclusion that this is all for show, and that eventually Vince is going to come back with a whole new board of directors, and that this is all just for, filling our coffers. It's like all like kind of, but what they did not expect was the Janelle Grant lawsuit. This is what derailed it. From these leaked texts, Vince was like, I'm going to fade away for a little bit, come up with a whole new team, come back harder than ever before. And then Janelle Grant happened, and then that all stalled. But it showed that this entire TKO acquisition is all like phony baloney. It's not real.
Vince McMahon was just in the John Cena departure video. They literally used a Vince McMahon video.
But wasn't it a double cross? Wasn't it a Succession style trick? Where they're like, yeah,
that's
Vince,
what
yeah,
I think,
yeah,
Pat.
yeah.
That's what I think.
Yo,
that's
because
what I
if
think,
you
Pat.
really go back at the way that like the Stephanie McMahon departing,
yes, Pat, yes,
and WWE
Pat,
is
yes,
for sale,
yes,
and now this Vince stuff's come
all
back.
All of a sudden she was gone.
And now
all of a
she's
sudden
back.
Stephanie left the company.
Stephanie is there.
But she at one point she all of a sudden was like,
yeah,
Stephanie
but
McMahon stepped down.
I feel like they worked him to go on TV with his little mustache and like bury himself. And then they like
Pat, I'm with you. I'm with you, yo.
It's just like Succession, dude. It's like Succession. Like they let him or Sopranos. It's like, oh, Uncle June, you're the boss. Because they knew that the fucking eyes were looking on them. And it's like Succession.
Remember when the news first broke Vince like made a rare TV come out and he jumped on the steps. Remember, he like jumped off the steps like, I'm Vince. Like, remember that? Like,
Right,
That's
it was
when he
like that
invented
was the,
Forever
the
Together.
morning
That's when
that
he
this
added-
shit came out. He was like, I'm gonna open SmackDown.
Yes.
Hey,
dude,
just want to let you know everything's cool. I'm the man. We're all family. Bye bye.
That's when he created Forever Together.
Yo, but then they let him do the McAfee Stone Cold spot. He came back for that even later, didn't he?
No, that's
No,
before.
no,
dude.
no, that was before.
was
McAfee
100%
Stone Cold, that
before.
was before. And everything was smooth sailing then.
Yeah, he was
No,
still.
I think that and once again, I'm a drunkard and a maniac, but
He doesn't want a hit put out on him. That's why he's giving this disclaimer, because Linda will kill you.
feel like it's like when after 9/11, all these news stories are coming out that all just like vanished or were false or disappeared, right? It's like right when the Vince TKO shit came out, it was like, oh, Stephanie's leaving. Now Vince is stepping down. Now Stephanie's back. Now blah, blah, blah. Now this and
Yes,
that.
dude.
TKO.
Yes,
and it was like
dude.
very, very odd and very, very strange.
Wait, what?
Now all of a sudden
Steph's
Stephanie's
gone?
back. And all of a sudden this and that. And it's like
Triple H was
it's-
always there though, and he's obviously heavily involved
No,
with
but
the
it really
McMahons.
did seem
He's
like
in the
a
family.
corporate.
Hunter
Hunter.
gets in where he fits
No,
in, bro.
dude.
But
To
he
me-
was never out though. Like Stephanie McMahon
No,
departed.
At one point,
To
he was
me-
out.
To
At
me,
one point, he was out.
to
Triple
me,
H?
Vince changed NXT from black and gold to the splash rainbow colors, remember? And he demoted Hunter.
dude. Well, yeah, and then once he took over and made NXT 2.0, that was like Hunter's like breaking point. And he started working clandestinely with Nick Khan and fucking Stephanie, and they hired a private investigator, and they found the woman that Vince shit on, dude.
And that's when he crashed.
Yeah.
That's when he crashed his Bentley. He crashed his
because
Bentley
he was driving
that
so
morning.
fast because he was angry about the betrayal.
Didn't you just do that again recently?
He
It
did
was-
it when Hogan died. He did it the morning Hogan died. He
It's
crashed his
literally
Bentley.
okay. Yeah, obviously Vince McMahon is the biggest piece of shit that's ever lived. But how big of a piece of shit do you have to be to want to shit on somebody's head, but not and transfer all that energy into marrying the boss's wife and doing a 40-year-old corporate takeover? At least Vince was carpe diem. At least Vince is all gas, no brakes. I'm poo-pooing on your head.
Mhm.
Fucking Triple H wanted to poop on his head 40 years ago and laid in wait like a fucking absolute psychopath and
Triple
changed
H
his
is the fucking
entire
man,
life.
dude.
He changed
Triple
his
H.
entire life and his entire fucking personality just to win.
Because he loves wrestling.
Vince just won. Vince just drove fast in a metal-ass car and won. Triple H is all about drones and clandestine fucking thing. Like, if it was World War II, Vince McMahon would have shot you in the chest. You know what I'm saying? But Triple H, he's a drone bomber, dude. You know what I mean? It was a corporate fucking revolution. They said, let's find the one woman that will be okay with talking about her story, and let's make it a thing right on the edge of the sale that Vince was doing, and we'll meme his mustache. It's poor Vince, is what I'm saying, dude.
That's how they feel about our president. Poor.
No,
Poor-
no. How
Yeah, but there's people
dare
that
you, dude?
you say that, but there's people like he's the president because people like him and voted him to be president.
Trump is the Vince
Like there's
that
a
they
majority
want
of
you to
people that like him,
believe.
and a lot of people don't like him. But
But what I'm saying is, like, a lot of people have the attitude of, like, poor, that person, that type Trump McMahon. When I'm like, poor
They're like
them,
the
they have
same
a bunch.
person.
They have a bunch of
No,
money.
dude.
There's nothing
No.
poor about them.
No,
Like,
dude.
no, there's nothing poor about them. They're like the same
Yeah,
person.
but
They're,
Trump-
they're,
but
they're like
listen to that. It has
Donald
the
Trump is literally in the WWE
People-
Hall of Fame.
people will be like, "Oh, poor Vince," and I'm like, "No, there's nothing poor about him. Poor you,
Right. Facts. 100% facts.
poor us, dude. You know."
Vince McMahon is a like he's a fucking abused child.
Oh, yeah, his
He
mom
was
forced
he
him
was
to
a
fuck
fucking
him.
poor man. He was a poor man, and he turned himself into a fucking rich, fucking powerful psycho man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. At least he's a level 1 psycho. He's just letting it rip. Triple H is laying in the
He's a
weeds like
creative
a
genius,
fucking
dude.
crazy
He
man.
might be a psycho. He might be a psycho, but he's a creative genius.
I mean, he stole a lot of ideas.
Yeah, but the ideas that he put into manifest are legendary.
Yeah, and
undeniable.
I think that he's more of a great marketer.
The best fucking promoter in the goddamn world, dude. It is because of Vince McMahon the WWE is what it is today. Leagues above anything else. Above AEW.
Trump is ECW. Vince is the
It's
craziest
the
thing
top.
I've ever heard.
The cream of the crop,
No,
if you will.
Trump is Triple H. Vince is Paul. That's why Vince always loved Paul, because Vince knew that Paul was Vince.
He loves Jews.
Yeah, that too. All right, let's end the show. I mean, I don't have anything else to talk about.
Oh, Jesus. God damn it. Cruel is wrestling Necro Butcher, and nobody cares. Nobody cares about it.
Where and when?
You don't even care about it. You don't even care. How do you not care?
You just want to tell your story, and you want to go eat.
I'm going to say that.
I am hungry.
Schlack and Bear Bronson has been booked over Necro Butcher and Little Sicko, who will be fighting the same exact night.
Wait, what? Head to head?
Head to head. Necro Butcher versus Little Sicko is the same night as Schlack versus Bear Bronson.
All right, Schlack and Bear is Tennessee. Where is Sicko Necro?
I think it's at Circle 6. So
Which is where?
It's most likely LA. I'm not 100% of the location. I wasn't informed of the location. I was informed only of the match.
And listen, before we go, let's give a big shout out to Jobber Radio and those year-end awards. And why don't we talk? Yeah, that's what Brian, would you let me talk?
Sorry. I'm excited. I'm drunk and high, dude. I smoke this fucking thing and I drink these 10% fucking Seagram's spiked things and I get drunk, dude.
Would you let me talk?
Yeah, get over it, Larry.
You're talking.
All right, let's go over the Jobber Radio. And shout out to Jobber Radio for they only got about 534 votes.
That's a lot of votes.
Well, that kind of rings the point that Rob Black used to make before he went away.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, bro. We're just fighting over the same 534.
Yeah, but 534 isn't a small number.
It is.
I mean, compared to WWE, it's small, but it's still 500 people.
Hey,
that care.
How many people do you think are going to go on the Joey Janela cruise?
534.
I don't know, but I wouldn't go on the cruise. I don't even go on
It's in the Mexican Riviera, dude.
It's in Cabo San Lucas, where I won my trip from the Price is Right to go.
Expensive as fuck, and I would not go on that cruise. And it's not even affiliated with GCW.
The worst cruise to ever exist.
It's not a GCW show. It's a Joey Janela show.
It's a CCW. In conjunction with
it's
Mexico.
not GCW.
Crimson Crown Wrestling, CCW.
No, not CCW. It's like CTW.
It's a Mexican thing. The Mexican Riviera.
CCW. Yeah.
It's like the French Riviera, except Mexican, dude. There's going to be authentic lucha libre. And
let's talk about Jobber Radio's winners.
Well, I feel like we already did that last week, but hey.
No, we
winners.
We all guessed. We all put in our guesses.
We didn't talk about the winners came out this week.
Right.
The winners.
We all made our guesses.
The winners.
The winners came out.
Okay, cool.
Build a website you love.
Oh my God, fuck.
With Wix.
Yeah, I love that you guys are making me do this. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
You should have been ready, brother.
For your words.
Can I get the ball rolling?
Roll it.
Roll the ball.
Death match tournament of the year in a landslide. CZW Tournament of Death.
Star of the year.
Won by friend of the program, no God, only public animal number 1, the human meat grinder, Schlack. Deathmatch tournament of the year for what is it? I think it was the 3rd year in a row, I think he said. And in a landslide, out of those 534 votes, CZW TOD.
Co-headlined by Judge Dredd. By
Cool.
Dredd.
I mean,
Just Dredd.
you know,
By
you know
Just
what? That
Dredd.
sounds
that
great.
people
Why
tend to
not
hate on
just,
nowadays.
as I'm researching all these awards, why not just jump to the last award?
The nom.
Oh, that wasn't the last one.
The deathmatch. No, he's saying he should jump to the Deathmatch Wrestler of the Year.
Okay, go to it. Go.
No,
I know who it is.
I'm saying that the breakout star of the year was Bear Bronson.
That's
Yes.
what you guys guessed, 100%.
Did I?
And the
You said
international.
no. I think Pat said Bear Bronson.
And I said sicko.
I said sicko,
I hate this. I can't wait to Uber Eats McDonald's.
and you yelled at me for saying sicko. You yelled at me.
Who did I say?
I think you said Bear Bronson.
What do you think the Jesus Christ spot of the year was?
Oh, easy.
We said the map. We guessed these last week, and I had
We
said the
guessed
John Wayne
them, but
Murdoch.
the winners came out.
I know, but he just asked us what we thought who was going to win. Again,
Who do you
we
think it
already
is?
guessed.
All right, well, who do you think
I
it is?
know who it is, Pat.
We all know who it is. We know the winners, Pat.
Oh, my God. Okay, so it's the Murdoch got on fire.
Set on fire.
Right.
And listen, people lost their jobs. Even though Sabu lost his life for his Jesus award, people lost their Mickey and Pondo were fired. And Murdoch. They were all fired.
I think that Murdoch getting burned was way worse than Sabu's taking those falls.
By the way, this is all like very great footage, very great graphic design. 2025 end of the year awards, jobberradio.com/whatever. Like, this guy's really doing it right. And I
Friend of the
really-
show. He was
That's
in the
why I
comments.
shouted
He was
him
in the
back.
comments. He was in the
You think
comments
I'm gonna
last week,
do some
brother.
shit for some shit.
Guess what? The tag team of the year was Malcolm Moore and Tommy Vendetta.
Monroe.
Whatever.
Malcolm
It's a
Monroe.
very, very
The
small
Pillars.
type.
Not no damn more.
Hey,
Pillars.
listen, here's what I'm going to tell you. What if 545 people know about shit, dude?
I think that you're crazy because if I was
What are
doing
these
something,
fucking people? The people who vote are the same people who fucking review restaurants on Yelp. And
bro,
all
it's the
real
same thing.
people.
And I
It's the same
review
thing as
restaurants
playing
on
music in front of
Google.
two people.
I
It's
voted.
the same thing. It's the same thing as playing music.
No, it's
playing
not.
to play-
It's not.
I
It's not.
voted.
It is the same thing. It is the
I
same thing.
voted. I voted.
Playing music in front of two people or 550 people voting on what is the best thing in that genre, that's still a nice thing. 500 people is a nice number for someone to do something. If we got 500 views on every fucking show that we had, that would be real nice, would it not?
I would give a shit, Brian.
Oh, suck my dick. Suck a dick, I think.
Because if you think about it, there's probably 2,000 deathmatch wrestling fans out there. And the
Yeah,
only
there's
ones
still-
who
there's a lot-
vote are the Yelp
They don't
reviewing.
know how, Pat. You would not know
They
how
don't
many
know
people
how.
are
Get the
illiterate.
fuck out of my face.
You
It
don't
doesn't
know how
matter.
many people
Who
don't
cares?
know how to
it's
do
still
shit,
people
Pat.
engaging on the internet. It's still people that are engaging
Well,
socially
if there's
on the
one
internet.
thing that I've learned about people engaging on the internet is that those are the last people I want to fucking hear from.
I don't engage on the internet anymore.
Oh, well, Brian. Well. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
the
but
people,
if I was on the internet, I would have voted.
So when you go,
And
when
you're
you
engaging on the internet right now.
when you
No,
go,
but what
when you
I'm
go
saying,
try
like,
a
I'm not
restaurant,
engaging
when
in
you
other
go,
people's affairs.
if you have a friend you trust who goes, hey, let's go to this restaurant, and you're like, well, I don't know, the Yelp review was 2.5 out of 10. What do you trust? The fucking faceless, try-hard Karens who are reviewing on Yelp? Or are you going to trust your friend who tells you it's dope?
I'm going to trust my friend.
Exactly! And that's why none of these awards matter. Golden Globes or Jobber Radio Awards notwithstanding.
Literally, Larry voted. That's so rude of you to say because Larry
He's a
voted.
very rude boy.
He's so
He's a
fucking
very
rude.
rude
Poor
boy.
take Pat, dude.
All right, well, you
And
know what?
let's continue. Let's continue.
Oh.
Read the rest of them.
Let's go
Read the
ahead
rest
and
of 'em.
continue.
Who's the unsung hero? Who's the,
The
unsung hero?
hero
I think it was
of
Dr. Redacted.
2025 is Dr. Redacted.
2 years in a row.
Here's the rivalry of the year. It's GCW versus GCW. Wowzers.
Should have been Dread and Gage.
Oh, well, if
You know though, Brian, it has been a long time since like a company has like taken on a company. That has not happened in a very, very long time.
Could you call both of them companies, though?
Well, GCW. No, I mean, yes.
Because isn't one just a company because the other one's a company?
No, JCW has been a thing at the Gathering of the Juggalos for years and years and yards and yards.
The Juggalos.
JCW is legendary.
And you know that Brett Lauderdale's got to have Game Changer LLC.
And also, it's not JCW Juggalo Championship Wrestling, not to be confused with Jersey Championship Wrestling.
Which is really what started the feud. That's really what started it.
I thought the feud was between the dude from ICP, though.
I'm kidding.
Oh. But also, this is where the injury of John Wayne Murdoch took place, is it not?
Juggalo.
JCW versus GCW. That was the whole match. That was the match that was happening.
Yes, because Brett did damage control.
Pondo, it was Pondo, Murdoch.
Brett did damage control. It was like, it was their show, their venue, their rules. I just said my guys.
I can't believe you're making me do this, Larry. Event of the year. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Tournament of the year.
I already did that one.
Oh, my God.
I did that one. That's what I started the ball rolling with.
What was it?
Tournament of Death.
Oh, did it win? That's good. I'm glad. Tournament performance of the year. Tournament performance of the year.
Brian, I'm going. You're not going to up. I'm going. I'm bellying up too.
What's happening?
I don't know, because you're what everybody. Why can't you just read the results?
Yeah, just read the fucking shit.
Tournament performance of the year.
Or pop back in.
All right, bye. Let's end the show.
Why? What happened, dude?
Larry left. I'm trying to scrub this YouTube video of this bullshit that we didn't plan. I mean, dude, at any point all week, somebody could have said to me, "Hey, we're gonna do this," and I would have.
What are you talking about? What are you even? I don't know what anybody is upset about.
Why'd Larry leave? I'm not upset.
Yeah, because you're taking a million years to read the results.
Because I'm trying to do it on the fly. And I'm not really taking a million years. I'm taking like 10 seconds.
You read the fucking Golden Globe winners very quickly.
Well, because I had that all ready to go.
Well, why do you have that, not the wrestling?
Because who cares? Like how many websites, how many times can I type in jobber tier, end of year, deathmatch thing? It's like I gotta watch the video. I gotta have the video play.
Why are you so upset right now?
Stop don't gaslight me. Don't gaslight me.
Well, I will just say that I'm very excited to go to your show on Saturday.
Yo, Paloma Blanco, big show.
Who else is playing?
It's a bunch of Latino hardcore bands and us.
It's hardcore bands. It's a hardcore show.
It's Latino hardcore and us.
That's much better than Layla Gray.
Yeah, no, there are gonna be some interesting bands. Don't Tell is headlining. And they're like apparently a good band. Matt Tremont, Wrestler of the Year.
Well, I think I said Schlack, but Matt Tremont and Larry had said Mickey Knuckles, and I think you said Necro Butcher. Can't remember. But Necro Butcher is wrestling cruel.
What do you think the match of the year was?
Match of the year. I really like JD Horror versus Little Sicko.
No, I'm going Necro versus Dread.
You didn't even watch the fucking the million toothpick match, dude.
I don't need to watch anything. I know that Necro is the guy that.
Okay, just like you know that Jackass sucks, right?
Yeah, Jackass sucks. Slade versus Bear Bronson. Match of the year.
No, I think that your opinions are bad tonight.
Well, that's the winner. Slade versus Bear Bronson.
I don't even remember that match.
Well, nobody else does either, but it won. Because 500 people voted for it.
I think that Bear Bronson's overrated.
Wow. You're a piece of shit. You're a bad person.
Am I a bad person for having an
You're a
opinion?
really bad person, dude.
I think that's rude.
You're not a nice person, dude.
Well, I think that Otis Koger definitely should have won Tournament of Survival.
These clips are great.
And Bear Bronson
all these clips. I'm watching these clips. This shit is great. Jobber Radio does a great job with these clips. Like if
he edits
I
really well. He edits really well. For
cared, you know, I would do something. I would strive to do something like this.
No, you just don't care because you have a lot of footage that you just refuse
really
to
don't
do
care
anything
like
with.
This. Yeah, I wish I cared like this. Look at this. This is great. Yeah, he's probably emailing and responding.
Next
to emails.
Tuesday, Phyllis Insane will be on this show.
Philambio, Phil Anthony,
Filbert
Insane.
Philoctetes, Filbert Insane will be on this show next week with the Rhinestone Cowboy. Larry Legend will be back. Patrick will be back. I will be back. Patrick will have played a show.
Oh, can't wait for the show, dude.
During the day, we're going to be working on the vocals for the footage of a Yeti song.
Do you want to go on this Joey Janela cruise, yes or no?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'd much rather go on the Jay and Silent Bob cruise or even the Chris Jericho cruise. But I think
I'd rather just go on a regular cruise than all of those things. I think I would just rather go cruise.
No, even the you ever heard of the 10,000 tons of metal? Like even like a dope metal show
There's
on a boat.
There's got to be like a Hinge sex cruise that I could go on.
See, but I don't want to be on a sex cruise. I want to be on a cruise where I can crowd surf.
No, you're coming with me. You're coming with a sexy crowd
that's like boat trip. That's like boat trip.
Yeah, we're going on a sex cruise, Brian. Me and you. Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. We're going on a sex cruise, just me and you. And Larry if he wants to. But you know what? Based on Larry's behavior tonight, I don't know if he's responsible enough to go on a sex cruise because there's been a lot of things that he doesn't want to hear about.
Yeah, first here,
Larry
is a legendary man, and we fight very often. But there's a lot of times where I agree with Larry, and when Larry got mad at you and yelled at you for not just reading the answers, I completely agreed with what
Larry,
he was doing.
Do you want to go on a sex cruise with me and Brian?
What?
Do you want to go on a sex cruise, yes or no?
Not with you and Brian.
Well, that's not what I wanted to hear, Larry.
Because you probably want to go to the sex cruise that has like Angelina Jolie, Stacy Keibler.
Larry wants to be on boat trip with
Sarah Palin. Sarah Palin.
Yeah,
no,
see, I want to go on. I want to go on the one with. I want to go on Marlon Wayans, Nick Cannon, Diddy.
Larry,
and, you know,
we're gonna go. We're gonna go on.
It's crazy.
Larry, calm down. Just hear me out.
I can't.
We're gonna go on an all black people, male and female sex cruise.
That's not true.
Yes, we are. I'm gonna find it.
No,
I'd rather go on the heavy metal cruise where we can crowd surf and have a joyous time while listening to heavy bands.
No, there's no reason to go on a cruise other than to try to fuck Chris Jericho, dude.
I would never fuck Chris Jericho.
Well, now Joey Janela is your last option.
I would never fuck Joey Janela.
Can you just see like an article where his ship sinks?
Fuck, marry, kill.
Like
Shawn Michaels, Joey Janela, and Bret Hart.
Oh my God! Marry Bret, fuck Shawn, kill Joey. I mean, that's not even
easy, dude. Easy.
All right.
Come on.
Speaking of the French Riviera,
easy ones are the best ones, dude.
Speaking of the French Riviera, and I'm thinking about Ozark. What's that character's name from Ozark? You know, the guy from Arrested Development.
Will Arnett.
No, the other guy.
David Cross.
No, the other guy.
David Cross in Arrested Development. I don't even remember, dude. I'm drunk and high.
All right, bye. Let's go. Let's just go. Let's go.
It's
to sleep.
8:54.
Wait a minute.
There's some things we could talk about.
I just wanted to join the patty.
Well, you stormed off like a diva.
Well, because you were being annoying.
My mom. God damn damn it, Patrick.
Well, you know what, Larry? I need to make sure that I'm not.
Just used to do something, dude.
Hold on. There's another topic. There's another topic of discussion.
Oh, God. What is it?
Guys, CZW is running a show this Saturday.
Where and
not
when?
not a deathmatch card. It's just like a regular extravaganza.
That's right. And also, there will be a tribute to our fallen brother Jaka of Team Pazuzu this Saturday in Kissimmee, Florida. That too is going on this Saturday.
I'm pretty sure that this Saturday is also Cruel versus Necro Butcher. Like 90% sure.
And that is in Circle 6, correct?
I'm pretty sure it's in Circle 6.
And guess what, Brian? Also running in the same town as Circle 6 on Saturday, the 17th, 7. 7 is running in LA the night after Circle 6, the night after Necro versus Cruel. There will be 7.
And they're both in LA?
Both in LA. Firing shots at each other. Point blank. Pat, these two companies are walking up to each other and point blank just firing shots at each other's face. It ain't no gangland. It ain't no gangland. It ain't no, back of the head. It's just right up into your face and shooting you like Frank Lucas.
Is there any deathmatch drama
Of course.
I can be informed about since I'm no longer on the internet?
Hey, how about no matter how good Mr. Danger is, people are only gonna highlight the shit that he does because he calls himself Mr. Danger. He's never gonna dig himself out of this hole. You know that, right?
He could by changing his name.
I think he's gonna stick to his guns.
Sometimes that's a poor decision. Sometimes you have to make a change in order to become better, a la Rocky Johnson.
Allah?
Like with like Allah mode.
Oh, I thought you meant like Allah.
No, not like God, not like Jesus, not like Allah, like
Muhammad.
Allah.
I know. I'm
Allah
just
mode.
joking around.
But I'm just saying, sometimes people have to change to be better. And you have to know when you should change. And when people are telling you that it's stupid that you call yourself Mr. Danger, because that's like someone calling themselves The Undertaker. There's only one Undertaker. There's only one Rock. There's only one Edge. There should only be one Mr. Danger.
Brian,
It wasn't a nickname. It wasn't just a nickname like the Lethal
Brian,
Weapon.
can I just talk?
I didn't interrupt you this time.
Yeah, but you're going on so much that I don't have a second to say anything.
Jews, that's what Jews do.
Yeah, I know, but Brian, you gotta have some decorum.
I'm quorum.
You are, but you gotta let me say something.
So say it. I was in the middle of saying something. I'm finished now.
Okay, and I'm gonna make mine short and sweet and to the point. In the same vein, since you brought up The Undertaker, that the nigga taker is embraced and loved by all, and no one comes for him for the simple fact that he is obviously playing homage to another character. That is the same reason that there can be 2 Pistol Petes, there can be 2 Rick Rosses, there can be 2 Freeways, there can be 2 Larry Legends, and if somebody wanted to come out and call themselves Chris Awesome, nobody's going to be like, oh, but there was already Mike Awesome. Who are you? If, and this is the only part that I want to say, they live up to the name.
I 100% disagree because the Soul Taker is not the same thing as the Undertaker. And nobody calls themselves the same exact name. There's not, the Soul Taker is a joke. Pat, you're muted. Pat, you're muted. You're muted, Pat.
Brian,
Larry,
Brian,
you're
there are
bugging.
several
You are
people that
bugging.
call themselves
Larry, you're
the same
bugging.
name. There are several
It's
people
not
that
the
call
same
themselves
name.
the same name.
Yeah, but Chris
Kane.
Awesome.
There's Blue Kane, but it's a parody of the wrestler that's already existing.
Right.
Mr.
Chris Awesome
Danger
isn't Mike
is
Awesome.
calling himself Mr. Danger. It's
Yeah,
not a
because
parody.
he wrestles
It's
that
not a
style.
parody. It's not.
It's not.
No.
But bro, he lives up to the name of Danger. This is my argument.
Larry, how would you feel?
I am Larry Legend.
How would you feel if
no
somebody
one is
just
going to tell me that
described
I'm
themselves?
not Larry Legend.
All right, but
Nobody
somebody else
in
could be
Boston
Larry
no
Legend.
other Larry
that loves
Legend.
the
There's
basketball
no other
player
Larry
Larry
Legend.
Legend is going to tell me that I'm not Larry Legend because every time I open my motherfucking mouth, it's legendary. And every time that motherfucker wrestles, it's dangerous.
No, it's not. It's not the same.
It is.
It's not. It's not.
It
It's
is.
not. It's
Chris
not.
Awesome isn't the same as Mike Awesome.
What
What if there was a
can think
wrestler
that
named
it is,
Mike
but
Awesome?
it
It is because awesome is a description of a way that you are.
Right, so
Just
change
like
your first
legendary
name.
and Dangerous.
You could be Sir Danger.
But Mr. It's always something different. It's not. Nobody else is Larry Legend.
Mr.
Yes,
Dangerous.
they are.
Who's
No,
Larry
they're not.
Legend?
Who?
Where?
Who?
Who?
Yes, they are.
Who?
Who?
Larry Bird.
No.
He's not Larry
Apples and
Legend.
oranges.
Yes, he is.
No, he's
Who
not.
are you telling? I'm Larry Legend. How are you telling me that he's not?
Because I know Larry Bird, not as Larry Legend.
Well, you're not from Boston.
Okay, so
Neither
it's
are
his
you.
nickname. It's
So
his
Brian,
nickname.
you type into the Google machine Larry Legend and you tell me the first 7 things that come up.
Okay.
Hey, guys, thanks for watching the show. Make sure to comment on this video.
It's Larry Bird. It's Larry Bird. Because that just means he's
listen,
no.
how many-
Listen to me. That's just
how
because
many-
he's more
okay,
famous. He's more famous than you.
Brian,
Because more people know Larry Bird.
Okay, Brian. Brian.
It's a
type
different
in,
sport.
Type in Rick Ross in Google and tell me what comes up. Type in
Bro,
Rick Ross.
It's a different sport,
I'm
brother.
going to be honest with you guys. This makes no sense.
It's a different sport.
Nothing
Wrestling.
makes any sense anymore.
Rick
Nothing
Ross
makes any
came up.
sense anymore.
Rick Ross came up.
But the one
Rick
thing
Ross
that I
is-
believe
that
in,
name.
the
He
one
didn't
thing
come
that
up
I
with
care
that
about,
name.
No, he's William Leonard Roberts.
the one
The
thing
second.
that I really, really, really care about in these tumultuous times, in this dramatic times where people have a name of the other guy's name, and sometimes it's Mike Awesome, sometimes it's Mike Awesome 2, sometimes it's Chris Awesome, sometimes it's Mr. Danger, sometimes it's Mr. Danger 2.
Mr. Wrestling, Mr. Wrestling 2. I
can
rest
do-
my case.
Well,
Mr. Wrestling, Mr. Wrestling 2.
I don't
But
even
I
know
You
who
don't
Mr.
know
Wrestling.
shit about that, Brian.
I would
No, I
just like
don't,
to say,
because I'm young. I don't know
I
everything
know.
about everything. I know a little bit. I know a little bit.
I would
I
just
don't know
like,
who Mr. Wrestling is, but nobody gives a fuck about Mr. Wrestling.
Oh,
And
yes, they do. Oh,
Who's
yes,
Mr.
they do.
There's no modern wrestler. He calls it Mr. Danger. Should have
I'm
called
just
himself Mr. Wrestling.
You don't
I'm just
understand. Let me
saying.
tell you something, Brian. And
He
you
should've
listen to
called himself
the
Mr.
listen,
Wrestling
Brian.
then,
You
dude.
listen to the words coming out of my mouth.
Listen.
You don't understand the. You don't
I
understand
know
the.
words,
You don't.
dude.
I'm
I
asking you
know
to listen.
words.
I'm asking you very nicely to listen. You don't understand the lore of pro wrestling.
I disagree with you.
strong words.
I think that's rude of you to say. You're happy to be on this show with me, and you respect my words occasionally.
Brian,
So I know the lore
you
of
don't
wrestling
understand the lore.
The war.
because I don't know who Mr. Wrestling is.
It was a
You don't
Lua.
understand the naming.
You don't
You
understand
don't
the
understand
Lua.
the shit.
Nobody should use
You don't
the same.
understand the minutia.
minutia,
dude,
Brian.
that's like a band naming themselves the same exact name of a different band in the
That's a
same
really great
genre.
point.
So about Metallica, you're gonna name yourself Metallica? You're gonna name yourself Slipknot?
Hey, I'm a
Just
new
slow it
wrestler. My
down,
name's
dude.
John Cena.
You can't name yourself the same thing as somebody else legendary.
I would
Bro,
100%
but
be
that's
so
what I'm
into
saying.
a
Brian,
deathmatch wrestler
Brian,
named
this
John
is what I'm
Cena.
saying. You're getting at the heart of the matter, and then I don't really want to talk about this anymore.
All right. Hey, you know what? I would love to continue this discussion with you guys next week, right before, and maybe
Dude, it's only 4 minutes after 9. Ah.
Hey, you know what the best part is about this show? Is that it's episodic, and that you guys have endless energy to argue with each other.
We shipped to Germany, bro. We shipped to fucking Dusseldorf.
Did we?
No,
Is that
I'm just
where
saying. I'm
Lucha's
just saying.
from?
We
No,
would.
he's from Berlin. He's
We
from
would.
Berlin.
Munich.
No, it was
Dusseldorf.
Oh fuck! I just wrote it on the envelope. It's like a weird name. It's like Claire Destin or something.
You know, CZW has a very large following in Germany. Now, so do the Blvd Bullies.
I'm just saying we do ship to Dusseldorf. If you win this giveaway and you are from Dusseldorf, Germany, we will ship it to you.
Hey, unless you're our enemy or you support our enemies, in which case, shut up. And we don't care about your opinion. You're not going to get this beautiful handmade Jedi Joe Yeti fucking Vince McMahon Evil Empire.
Joe,
fucking.
Dude, I haven't thought about Jedi Joe in so long.
Shout out Jedi Joe.
Hey, until next
He
time.
doesn't fuck with you. We're done with him, eh?
No, there was a whole thing. That
Last year's WrestleMania, right? That's when it happened.
No, we went to WrestleMania. We
all
spent
enjoyed
WrestleMania.
we all enjoyed times together.
We enjoyed wonderful times. It was my birthday.
But then, Pat, you defended Prince, your son, and Jedi Joe could not stand it that you defended your son. Is that what happened?
Prince is way cooler than Jedi Joe.
Oh, Brian.
I'm
It's
sorry.
true. It's true. He's right. He's not wrong. And Prince is even that cool, dude. Hey, anyway,
Well, Jedi
I like
Joe's a
Prince,
chef.
dude. Shout out Prince.
both of those dudes are mad cooler than any of our enemies because those dudes are the fucking worst. So, to all of them, die slow. Until next time. Out of time. Bye-bye. Next week, Phil Insane. Yeah, you know what the thing is, I just gotta go. I gotta call my master real quick and see if she needs me to like rub her feet or like fold her laundry for her. So I gotta go. Bye.
Bullies.